Feeling after this, incredible signing coming from amateur league, now playing AFL footy?
Yeah, obviously very excited. Just happy to be here. Join the club. It's been a long summer, and yeah, happy to officially be a part of the group.
How hard was it to land a spot on the list? How much work went into it behind the scenes to impress here at Adelaide?
Yeah, obviously it's been very tough. Long summer. Especially coming from local. It's a much higher standard and harder training, and just been chipping away all summer, and yeah, put in a lot of work.
Can you believe this is happening, Josh?
Nah, it's been, very different. Big change in, my life and moving, states and stuff like that. But, yeah, just very happy to be here.
What was your initial reaction when you were told that Port Adelaide wanted to bring you over here, let alone obviously sign you, just to have a look at you and train with the guys over summer?
Yeah, a bit shocked by it because I had no idea that it was coming or anything. Just got the call out of the blue pretty much, and yeah, it was just really excited once the shock, went away, and was just happy to come over here.
Were you in Singapore when you got the call?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was over there visiting family at the time.
So who rang you?
Well, Port tried to ring me, but I didn't pick up because I was overseas and call didn't go through. So they had to add me on Facebook and then call me.
And now that you've got a spot, you want to play at the seniors as soon as you can?
Yeah, I'm just going to put my best foot forward and do everything I can to hopefully debut as soon as I can.
That grand final for Cheltenham, did you know that Robbie Gray and Co were there watching?
I heard things saying that Port was there, but I had no idea who they were watching or why they were there. So, but I found out later. But yeah, I just, I was just in the moment, didn't really focus on that.
What have they said that they like about you in terms of the way you play?
They were just happy with, using my speed on the wing and, just using my athleticism to, help me, move the ball forward, I guess.
What's your footy journey, Josh? How did you sort of fall in love with the game?
Yeah, just always enjoyed it. I started playing soccer and then switched to footy when we moved to Australia, and then yeah, just really enjoyed it. Playing local and then through school, just always got a lot of fun out of it.
What was your journey like from school? Did you play like junior, and obviously you weren't playing VFL, so how did it come that you were playing with Cheltenham? What was your pathway there?
Yeah, so I was just playing school footy and local footy in year 10 11, and then moved to Chelt in year 12, but didn't play any footy in year 12 as I was injured. And then, yeah, finally got to play my first year at Chelt last year, and then, yeah, got to come here.
Was
And
AFL...
what was
What
was their reaction? Cheltenham, presumably, you told of them and been in touch with a few of them?
Yeah, they all were very happy for me. All gave me some nice messages and best wishes, and yeah, they've been great. Yeah.
Was AFL always a dream for you, mate, or when you, given the path that you took, did you sort of see it as unrealistic?
It's always been what I've wanted to do, but yeah, I guess especially in year 12, after getting injured and missing the whole year of footy, probably felt a bit out of reach. But yeah, I guess just going back and just kept playing, and I guess I was lucky enough for people to notice.
Who gave you the news that you'd got the spot?
I was in the meeting room with Kenny, a few of the recruiters, and Chris Davies, and they broke the news to me, and it was a good day.
What was your reaction?
Yeah, they were pretty much just asked me if I was nervous, and I was very nervous sitting there because I had no idea, and then they pretty much just straight up and told me that I got the spot, and I was just very relieved.
How did you think you were placed? Because it was obviously by all reports a 2-horse race. So how did you actually think you were placed, sort of going into this last week before the deadline?
Yeah, I wasn't too sure. I just feel like, I was just focused on how I was training and just trying to, I guess, put my best foot forward. And, I didn't know what the club was thinking. I was just, trying my best to show what I can do, I guess.
What's that like? Presumably Jack's a lovely bloke. What's it like when you're coming to work every day and you're going head to head with the teammate and there's only one spot?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I mean, didn't really feel like that. I mean, it just felt like we were coming into training to train and get better with everyone else and, just do the team thing, I guess. Just go there and, try to get better collectively and, improve as a group.
Who was the first person you told?
First person I told was Miles Bergman because we were getting lunch and then I got the message saying to meet Chris Davies in his office, and so I was he knew about it and left that meeting and they told me not to tell anyone at the time, and he asked me, so I just told him quietly. And then after that I just told my mum and dad. Yeah.
What was their reaction?
Yeah, they were pretty stoked for me. They were just happy and relieved to me.
You got a twin as well, do you?
Yeah, I got a twin brother.
How did he take the news?
I'm actually not too sure. I didn't tell him. Mum and dad told him. I haven't spoke to him since, so I'm not too sure.
Is he a footballer as well?
Yeah.
And trying to maybe one day come play together, perhaps?
Yeah.
You always played together growing up?
Yeah, always played together growing up. I mean, that would be really cool, I guess. But yeah, hopefully one day.
You talk about the nerves of being in front of CD and Kenny. What about you playing local footy a few months ago? What about walking into a room and seeing 5 cameras and a bunch of dickheads asking you questions? What does that make you feel like?
Oh, it's quite intimidating, but I don't know, just getting it done, I guess. I mean, it's all just learning and just getting used to it, I guess.
Josh, take us back to Cheltenham. This has all sort of happened by chance, I believe. Like there was a recruiter, one of the recruiters here from Port happened to watch you play a game of football by chance, saw that you excelled. What do you know about that game and what unfolded from there?
Yeah, that was my second game playing in the ones at Shell. And yeah, it's probably one of my better games of the year. Pretty much, yeah, Brett he's been a lifelong Shell man as well. And he was at the game with a few of the other recruiters, I believe, just watching, a game of local footy, and I was just fortunate enough to play, a good game, and they kept coming back and watching me.
And then that's led up to the grand final where you've got a best on ground performance. Talk us through what their chats have been like along the way as they're watching you play for Cheltenham. Was there any dialogue between you and Port Adelaide at that point, or like how was it unfolding for you?
No, I only really knew Port was watching me the day they called me, asking me to come over. So I had no idea at the time.
Did you ever find out who they were there to see?
Sorry?
Did you find out who they were there watching on that grand final day, in particular, or?
Well, I believe they're watching me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just tell us about your dad's Singaporean and you grew up in
Just
China.
the last couple of them.
Did you ever think that you'd be playing AFL football one day when you were running around in China as a little tacker?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I guess because moved over pretty early to Australia, so pretty much I guess grew up with footy, and so I guess it's always been something that I've wanted to do.
So you're putting aside studies or work now, you're a full-time sportsman?
I guess so for now, but it's something I'd obviously want to do in the future, and keep pursuing my studies outside of footy.
What were you doing for work?
I was working at Mentone Grammar last year just as a casual worker. They gave me the job straight out of school because I was taking a gap year from studies, and so I was just doing that, just doing a bit of maintenance.
What do you think this can do for people players from non-traditional footy pathways? I guess I'm not just talking about potential amateur footballers, seeing someone like you pluck from there, but also your family heritage as well, seeing someone make the top level?
I don't really know how to answer that, but I guess just means there's more pathways than the less traditional pathways. I guess like playing coates league and stuff. I guess you can be fortunate enough to get picked up from amateurs and go straight to the AFL, which is always a possibility. I guess like it's not out of reach.
Are there other AFL talented players there that just perhaps aren't, diamonds in the rough that haven't been uncovered yet?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's players at all levels that are capable of making it all the way.
Do you feel like you're sort of representing
Last one.
the Singapore people as well?
Oh, geez. Yeah, I don't know. Not really. I guess I'm just here to play footy and enjoy what I do. I really don't see myself as representing anyone. Just just going out there and doing what I want to do and playing the game that I enjoy.